They created history. Larry Scott, the first Mr. Olympia champion in the history of bodybuilding. In 1965 and 1966, he was impressive on the stage and showed the world that bodybuilding is not just a sport, but an art. Then came Sergio the Myth Oliva, blessed with amazing genetics and a unique style of posing. He became a three-time Mr. Olympia in 1967, 1968, and 1969. His size and proportions were magnificent, so no one could stand a chance against him. Until the next guy appeared.
The problem with Sergio is that he was dealing with Arnold, who is just the smartest bodybuilder on stage ever.
The best bodybuilder in the world to have charisma, PR brain, a sense of humor, somebody who could connect with an audience.
Arnold has some of the greatest genetics in the history of bodybuilding. He looked like a Greek god, well-proportioned, with huge arms, and unbelievable chest development. His mindset was guided by the belief that nothing is impossible. If you believe it, you can achieve it.
So whenever someone said to me, it can't be done, I heard, it can be done. And when they said it's impossible, I heard, it is possible.
Finally, that drive and passion helped him to become a six-time Mr. Olympia.
Bodybuilding has been a beautiful experience for me, and I will continue it for the rest of my life. I only stopped competing, but I'm not stopping bodybuilding.
After winning the lightweight division in Mr. Olympia 1975, Franco became the overall winner in 1976.
Our next competitor very aptly calls himself a sculptor of the human physique.
I basically had a goal. I wanted to win Mr. Olympia.
Three-time Mr. Olympia, the king of aesthetics, Zane was dethroned by Arnold Schwarzenegger, who made a comeback in 1980 and won his seventh Mr. Olympia title.
Mr. Olympia 1980, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And Franco makes his comeback from a leg injury a few years before, when in the World's Strongest Man, they dropped a refrigerator on his leg and broke it. And he won that contest.
Mr. Olympia 1981 is Dr. Franco Colombo.
Now, to most people, that was a bigger controversy than Arnold. You can see why Arnold could have won, but not many people can see why Franco was the winner.
And the winner, and the 1982 Mr. Olympia, Chris Dickerson, USA.
Mr. Olympia, Samir Banuch.
In 1984, the era of a new world champion began.
The new Mr. Olympia,
When they raised my arms in victory, man, I felt I was on top of the world. You couldn't be beat. That was my mindset. That's what I worked on my entire career.
the winner of the 1987 Mr. Olympia, Lee Haney. Mr. Olympia,
Lee was the first to win 8 times in a row, and the last as athletic Mr. Olympia before the shadow. Dorian Yates was the original mass monster from England, who came out of nowhere and brought the new standard of size and quality. High-intensity training and a living like a monk regimen made him an unstoppable juggernaut, who dominated the game from 1992 to 1997.
And first place, Dorian Yates.
3rd straight year, Dorian Yates. And the winner for the 4th year in a row, to Dorian Yates. Six-time Mr. Olympia, Dorian Yates.
After Dorian's retirement, the world was shocked by the freak of nature. The King of Kings, Ronnie Coleman. Blessed with inhuman strength and crazy genetics, he became an 8-time Mr. Olympia.
He showed the bodybuilders that there's a whole other way of, as far as size and proportion, that you can go.
He shocked all.
The new Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. Mr. Olympia, Ron Coleman. To the 3-time Olympia champion, Ronnie Coleman. To the 4-time Olympia winner, Ron Coleman.
is for Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. To the 2006 Mr. Olympia,
In 2006, Jay finally beat Ronnie.
I've been coming here, you know, and getting second all these times, and everyone told me, you know, you're wasting your time, you're not going to win, and I persevered, and I trained harder, and came back every year, and came back stronger, and here I am, you know, this is a day that no one thought they'd see.
And of course, after that, Jay won in 2007.
It was the battle between me and Jay. I just knew I could beat him.
I lost the title to Dexter Jackson, came in a little off, and that just pissed me off to the max. And I came back and won the title, probably the best title I ever won. And I just walked out on stage and demolished everyone.
I was very confident because I just knew in my heart that I'm going to shock the world.
Here we go! Come on! It's time! Check the method, every voice is like a weapon. Just depends on how you use it, what's your weapon of choice. Come on, prove it! Check the method, every voice is like a weapon. Just depends on how you use it. Come on, get it together, move it!
I truly feel that my type of physique is gonna recharge the sport a little bit.
Step up! Step to the front! Get him up, here he comes! Step up! Step up! Step up! Step to the front! We the best in the club! Step to the front! Right here, right now! Get him up, here he comes! Keep on pressing your luck! Step up! Step up! Step up! Step to the front! One to the champions!
I've worked on everything that I need to work on for this Olympia. I watched my body just change into something different. Whatever it takes to get this one, I'm all in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the USA, Shawn Rhoden.
No matter what you're going through, your ups and downs, if you find purpose in something, pursue it hardcore. Don't let anybody talk you out of it.
This preparation has been totally different. going to be a bigger, fuller, more mature package.
The good thing about Rami is he has room for improvement. I believe he has whatever it takes to win this over and over again.
2020 is so hard for everyone, but my God, He gave it that to me, the gift.